Good morning, fellow classmates and Professor Derek Schendaler here. I am a graduate of Kansas State University and a two-time graduate of Wichita State University. I began my educational career in coaching, teaching, and athletic administration in the Wichita-Mays area. I also have experience working in intercollegiate athletics as well as outside of the school setting as a recreational superintendent. This is my 6th year as the activities director at Ellenwood Middle School and High School. I am married with 3 children. My wife, Lindsay, works as a credit admin officer and VP at Farmers Bank and Trust. My daughter, Josie, is 8 and in the 2nd grade. She enjoys playing house, pretending to be a teacher, and any activity where she gets to be the boss. Obviously, when she plays house, she gets to be the mom. My son, Cannon, is 3 and started preschool this year. Cannon thinks he's Lane Frost reincarnated. We cannot get the cowboy boots or cowboy hat off of that kid, and I've seen more rodeo in my living room than anywhere else in my life. My youngest son, Luke, is just over 2 months old, and he actually laughed for the first time this week, so that was a great joy for us. If our other 2 children would have behaved as well as he does, we may have 6 or 8 kids at this point, but all things aside, my children love music, especially Tom Petty, with no undue influence from their dad whatsoever. I want to be a building principal so that I can lead, and I'm looking for a little more than simply being able to share ideas for leading a building at this stage in my career. I plan to use the knowledge and experiences I've gained to create a culture that's positive in terms of staff morale, student effort, and just total commitment and engagement in what we do every day. I also believe a position of this nature will open doors and opportunities for both myself and for my family. I have several years of supervisory experience with my past and current positions. Currently, as the activities director, I supervise our head and assistant coaches as well as our sponsors and each of our high school and middle school programs. A brief layout of my responsibilities with this includes scheduling meetings at the beginning of the year, prior to each fall, winter, and spring season to cover with our staff general items, philosophies, missions, policies, and best practices. We invite the parents to attend the seasonal meetings as well. There is consistent communication throughout the year, but I schedule individual meetings with the head coaches and sponsors before their season of activities near the middle and at the conclusion to evaluate and assess the state of their programs and their overall performance as leaders. The preseason evaluations focus on goals, program needs, and what areas need to be focused on for the season to be successful. Our mid-season evaluations revisit those topics and address any new issues or struggles that have come about. Our postseason evaluations focus on off-season plans and job performance. I ask our head coaches to evaluate their assistant coaches as well as myself in the activities director role to gather a sense of what I need to work on to improve in my job performance. In addition, I do a random selection of 3 students involved with the program. I ask those student participants a brief series of questions that relates to our overall mission as an activities department and their experiences in the program. While I'm fairly certain nobody wants to hear about their shortcomings, I do appreciate corrective criticism and value opportunities for growth and improvement. That's the reasoning behind building the aforementioned coaches and sponsors' critique of my role into our evaluations. I'm most thankful for the guidance delivered in the evaluations I received in the past, and I try to do that when I evaluate others. My current evaluations from building leaders are not of this facet. In fact, I haven't received one in 3 years, but I have received prior evaluations from other administration that were of benefit to me as a teacher and administrator. Having that message conveyed in a positive and encouraging manner really resonated with me, so I try to bring that component to my evaluations as well. In closing, I'm looking forward to collaboratively learning with each of you throughout this course. I wish you the best of luck and hope your fall semesters are full of happenings that make you enjoy and appreciate your job as an educator and future building leader. Thanks for listening.